Where's John? So clearly today is just another significant highlight in my life. When I first imagined what this place could be, I didn't picture just walls and windows. I pictured people, energy, joy, laughter, movement, friendship. And looking around, it feels like we're already on our way. Before I say another word, I would like to extend a few well-earned thank yous. It takes a team effort to make this dream a reality. So first to Mayor Jake Woodford and the City of Appleton, thank you for your support and belief in this project. So you really helped us create something that is going to be lasting for our community. Myron Construction and Dave Voss, thank you for your company's expert workmanship. We gave you a vision and they gave us a masterpiece. I also want to acknowledge project managers Ed and Tanner, and I know they're here someplace, for their expertise and their professionalism in building this center with skill, care, and heart. And thanks for always being receptive to all of our questions. And Dave, because Tanner and Ed did such a good job, I think you might want to consider giving them a raise. And then to Paul Klister, the owner of Commercial Horizons. Paul, you have been an invaluable advisor to this project, and we wouldn't be standing here today if it were not for you. Your insight, your connections, and your steady hand throughout this process has been exceptional. Thank you. A special thanks to Steve and Terry Winters, our landlords. Their support throughout this entire project and their continuing partnership during the renovation helped make this transition possible. Thank you. To our capital campaign donors, whatever donation you made, it was greatly appreciated. And you didn't just invest in a building, you invested in people's lives, in the vitality of our community, and in the future of Fox Cities. To our board of directors, thank you for your steady leadership and for making bold decisions that got us to this moment. From our beginning 8 years ago when we moved into St. Bernadette School, we knew it would be a temporary location. And over all these years, it is a credit to the board of directors and their diligent homework that we are here today. I would like to recognize them for their years of commitment, so would all board members please stand up. And Abe sort of snuck out here, so Abe, if you'd like to come right here again. So I really would like to recognize Abe. She is our board president, and we appreciate you, Abe, because of your determination, your passion, and your wonderful leadership. Thank you. And would Ray Zielke please stand? No, continue to stand. Nice try. So 8 years ago, because of Ray's vision for the senior center, he was instrumental in securing the Thompson Center on Lourdes. And today, he's become an influential fundraiser for our new center. So thank you, Ray, for your persistent initiative. And to our incredible staff, especially Dawn Gelke, our executive director, thank you, staff, for your dedication, your creativity, and your unshakable patience. You are the heartbeat of this place. Thank you, staff. And to our faithful volunteers, we appreciate you for leading classes, working on special projects, and being the friendly face at the front desk. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you, volunteers. And hats off to the Civic League and President Sue Arnellison. Your monthly programs have always been a big draw for our community, who look forward to your enjoyable presentations. We are grateful for all the special events you have created for us over the years. And would all of you please stand? Or wave your hand if you're not there. Thank you. What was that?
It's a bang.
And then all of you that have participated in the Senior League or the Senior Center in the past, would you please raise your hand? Almost all these hands should be going up. If they're not, then you should become members. So you are the soul of the center. Your vitality, your enthusiasm, and your curiosity to try new things will bring these walls to life every day in the future. You are the life of this new center. Thank you. And speaking of the future, we are only just begun. We're not here to celebrate a grand opening, but we're also here to generate momentum. All right. That was on key. And our vision is clear. We intend to double our membership. And given the buzz that we've already received, I believe we can accomplish that. We're going to expand our programming, offering even more opportunities for wellness, creativity, connection, and lifelong learning. And we plan to extend our hours, making sure there's always time and space for people to gather, whether it's for fitness, friendship, or a good old-fashioned cribbage game. And most importantly, we will grow into a true community hub, a place where people don't just participate, they belong. Where people don't just visit, they connect. Where thriving is a primary goal of our life's journey. And yes, this building does have my name on it, but it belongs to all of you. This is your center. It's your place to grow, to laugh, to move, to give, to receive, and maybe even learn how to text your grandkids back. And I'm hoping this will be your favorite hangout. So thanks again for being a part of this incredible event. And let's give another big round of applause for everyone. So I think that was only about 3.5 minutes. And now I'm honored to introduce someone whose team made this entire space a reality. This is truly a state-of-the-art facility representing Myron Construction. Please welcome Dave Voss.
All right, let's get set up here a little bit. I don't like that. Good afternoon, everybody. As Mary Beth said, I'm Dave Voss. I'm executive chairman of Myron Construction. I really don't know what that means, executive chairman, but I'm learning. I'm kind of making that as I go here. So it's great to be here today as we celebrate the dedication, as Mary Beth said, of this fantastic activity center. You know, as she said, this project is all about people. People who care deeply about this community and trying to make a difference. And there's one that we especially need to thank, and you know who that is, Mary Beth Nienhaus. Let's give it a round of applause for her. Mary Beth, your generosity helped get this thing going. You encouraged others like Ray and everybody else to step up. And because of that, this project today became a reality. Aren't we grateful for all that support, for that heart, for that passion, and just that life? Huh? It's amazing. Now I'm going to go off script a second. So TVs, turn your stuff off. I'm just going to be honest with you, folks. Here's the deal. I sit through a lot of, meetings to get projects going, and they meet, and they meet, and they meet, and they never get off this, they never get going. You put Mary Beth Nienhaus on your team, one meeting, and she says, let's get this thing rocking. That's her. That's Mary Beth. Put her on your team. All right, so she had this passion, right? But we got to make sure we get it on the right lot. We get it through the state of Wisconsin, through the city of Appleton, because the mayor's tough. He's tough. He's got everything. It's got to be right. And so somebody's got to do that for us. The team of Brandon Grease and Steve Borsnick from Grease Architecture Group, they made it happen. Brandon and Steve Borsnick, raise your hand, guys. They brought this space, they brought this design to life, okay? You ran with a vision, guys, and you turned it into something not only beautiful, but functional for the folks that use it every single day. I didn't see one step in that place. Amazing. We so appreciate that talent and that expertise. I'd also like to thank the many Fox Valley subcontractors who worked on this building. Okay? Everyone who put in the hours to make this space what it is today. Thank you for your craftsmanship and their dedication. Believe me, it was a love. You walked in here, these people were excited about what they were building. To the Myron team, as Mary Beth said, okay, Ed and Tanner, men and women, awesome job. Thank you as well. You worked so hard. You showed up every day. You worked hard. You built something that this community will have for years and years to come. You should all be incredibly proud of the legacy project that you have had a hand in constructing. And finally, please, Tanner and Ed, are you there? Raise your hand, you guys. Those are the guys that made it happen every day. Tanner and Ed. Put your hands up again. Put your hands up. There you go. Ed doesn't like projects that are below $30 million. They say, Ed, do me a favor, run this one for me. Halfway through, he said, you find me another project with Mary Beth Nienhaus, and I'll be there. Nobody else is going to run it. That's Ed. Finally, I'd like to thank and recognize the people that this space is for. The amazing seniors in our community. Senior centers like this are more than just buildings, right? We know that. They're lifelines. They bring people together. They offer that vital support that we all need, young or old. And they help folks stay active, stay healthy, stay connected. Let's be honest, stay alive, right? That's what this does. I'm proud that Myron Construction had a very, very small part in creating this place that honors them and supports them and celebrates your independence. On behalf of everyone at Myron, it has been a true honor. Mary Beth, board, Abe, all of you, thank you so much for this honor, for this chance to bring a design, a dream to life. Thank you. I think my job is, no one told me this, but we're not going to just let this happen without our honorable mayor having a few words. Mayor, come on up.
Thank you, Dave. Good afternoon. It is so good to be together with all of you. I'll tell you, I have the privilege of attending a lot of openings and ribbon cuttings and groundbreakings, but it's rare that I feel as overcome as I do today. Just so deeply moved by this project and everything that it's taken to get to this point, but even more so by the end result, which is all of us gathered here together as a community in a beautiful space that really honors the program and mission of this center and really is a celebration of the spirit of the programs and the people who bring it to life. I I just want to say this project has been a labor of love for so many people in this community. And as I look around the crowd and I see many of you who we work together on making this happen, and where this started was in a way where the city got involved was we were in a bit of a pickle because we needed to find a spot for our temporary library. Our project was running a little long downtown, and so we had this pickle. And we started reaching out to our friends in the community because we knew that at the time Thompson Center was planning to move to a new location, had identified this spot, which also looked pretty good for a temporary library. So we got in touch, and what we found out as we started working together and learning about our respective projects was that we had a real opportunity for partnership. Because they were in the process of getting their campaign going and planning for the building, but they wanted to secure the spot. Well, we needed a temporary spot right away. And so we were able to partner and work together, and with the support of the Appleton Common Council, and we do have members of the Appleton Common Council here, both current and former members of the Common Council who voted to support this. I want to recognize them if you just wave. Thank you very much to our alders for your support and belief in this project, because here in the city of Appleton, we are home to an aging population that, they arrange for fireworks even. This is great. We are home to an aging population, and it's a growing population of aging members of our community. And so here in the community, we are focused on trying to foster a welcoming community for everybody, and that includes our seniors. We want this to be a place where people can continue to live and thrive and contribute and live meaningful lives in this community. And having programs like the Mary Beth Nienhaus Community Center is one such way that we do that. And the support I mentioned from the Common Council included allocating American Rescue Plan Act funds to support this project. And we're so proud that we were able to do that. We're grateful that we had the opportunity to do that. And just yet another reason why this really felt like it was meant to be. Now, I'm looking forward to coming back when the program's in full swing, because I got to get some reps in at euchre. Last time I came and played euchre, I thought I knew how to play euchre, and I found out otherwise. I was certainly humbled, but I so appreciate the opportunity to be with all of you today to celebrate this great moment. But the work continues. The work continues. The building may be done, but the work continues of growing and supporting this program. And that takes all of us in the community. So whether you're considering membership here at the center, or you consider making this a philanthropic priority when you're thinking about where you want to give money, this is as worthy a cause as any as we have in the community. And that is what it takes to sustain things like this. Because as a local government, we see a lot of need in this community. And one of the hardest parts of this work is seeing all that need and not always having the resources that we would like to have to meet every need. So that's why it takes all of us in the community. So please consider supporting this program if you don't already, but I know many of the folks here already do. Now, this is a proud day for the community, and congratulations to everybody here on the team. And I get to introduce somebody. And I can tell that she maybe doesn't love recognition, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because there are people in our lives who seem destined to be put on our path, who are made for the moment that you meet them in. And when we were working through the challenges, I made light of the temporary library situation, but that was a serious situation for us as a community. And it was unclear if we were going to be able to continue to operate a library while we were working on our project downtown. And this person showed up to meet with us at City Hall, and from the moment we started working together, it was clear she was bright, tenacious, deeply committed to the mission not only of her organization, but of the community as a whole. She was meant to be where she was. And I am so grateful that we had the opportunity to work together. She's one of the unsung heroes of this project. And so it's my pleasure and privilege an honor to introduce Abe Green, who's the board president here. Abe, welcome.
Wow, I thought I wouldn't cry until I was halfway through my speech. Thank you, Mayor Jake. Thank you, Mayor Jake, for being such an advocate for our organization from day one. Your community and financial support to this project have been instrumental in getting to completion. But it's not over because Mary Beth and I cannot promise to not continue to nag you for more funding. To all of you out there, you'll be happy to know I'm the very last person to speak before the official celebration. I know it's warm out there, but give me half of your attention for another 3 minutes and I'll be done. Unlike Mary Beth, Colin told me to keep it at 3 minutes. So for those of you that I've not met before, my name is Abe Green and I'm originally from Ireland, hence the funny name and strange accent that I bring. And I moved to this fabulous community over a decade ago and have proudly served on the board of directors of the Thompson Center on Lourdes since we moved from downtown to St. Bernadette Center. And for the past 5 years, I've had the privilege of being board president for this amazing organization. Woo! For us on the board of directors, this dream started in the middle of the pandemic. As an organization, we knew, or thought we knew, the harmful effects of social isolation. But suddenly the rest of the world caught up with us, and there was abundance of data to say that social isolation can be so harmful to our physical and our mental health. Coming out of lockdown, our board and staff, more determined than ever, engaged in a series of strategic planning sessions and identified the need for a forever home for this community. They vowed to lead this effort in creating a place that would always provide opportunities for older adults in this community to connect and to make sure that it was sustainable for generations to come. And just look what they've done! Look what they've done! I know Mary Beth thanked our board and staff, but I'd like to acknowledge them too, both past and present. This board of directors and the staff, past and present, are the most passionate, generous, and hardworking people I've ever had the privilege to work alongside. And if there's other non-profit leaders in this room, back off and don't poach my dream team. Staff and board members, the hallway on the way to activity room 1, 2, and 3 recognizes and is dedicated to you, the Thompson Center on Lourdes board and staff of the last 5 years, and all the hard work that you've done. And sometimes a group forgotten in this is our support people. So Mary Beth thanked people, I'll thank people, Mayor Jake thanked people, Dave Voss, but our support people. We could not do this without our families, without our partners, without our spouses, without our kids' support. My husband and kids stand down there in the back, and I know that we've all given up dinners, weekends. You've probably heard my name cursed a few times in your house over the years, but thank you to our families for supporting us and sacrificing time so that we could be here making a difference in our community. Thank you. All right, to our participants, what a journey you've been on. From the Thompson Center downtown to the Thompson Center on Lourdes at St. Bernadette's, virtual programming during COVID, temporary space at Sacred Heart while we were restoring from the fire. You've been through a lot with us. Thank you for your patience and your enthusiasm to embrace change all the time. I hope you find your feeling of home here in this space. To our volunteers who didn't know what you were signing up for, you're the heart of this organization. You have carried boxes, you've painted walls, you've answered phones, you've led tours, and you've burnt more calories running around this facility than at Liz's cardio drumming class. Well done to you. This community is so blessed to have fabulous volunteers like you. To our community advocates, and you know who you are, thank you for opening doors and negotiating contracts and guiding me through leadership. You've stood by us publicly and privately in community discussions, and you've had our back all through it. Your support does not go unnoticed. Thank you. And lastly, to our donors, every single one of you, whether your name is on a wall or in a plaque or just in our hearts, you've made this home possible. Every dollar makes a difference, so thank you for investing your hard-earned money in this centre, in this community, and in our seniors. Finally, I'd like to recognise one very, very special person. Her name is on this building, and rightly so, but her impact goes far beyond signage. She's a mentor, she's a visionary, she's a champion, and a true blessing to this community. As we say in Ireland, she is some woman for one woman. Please join me in honouring our very own mover and shaker, Mary Beth Nienhaus. That's something for you. So, on behalf of the Board of Directors, the staff, and the whole community, I'm thrilled to present you with this lifetime VIP membership card. Number 1. We hope that you will spend many joyful and active hours right here in the home that you built for our community.
Thank you very much.
All right, and I am done. That is it. Thank you for being part of this incredible day. We're going to cut the ribbon and officially open the Mary Beth Nienhaus Activity Centre.
Mary must look like you two will be right next to her.
So Mary Beth, I think we need you right here in the middle. Next to her on either side, and then we'll kind of start up. And then who else needs to do this?
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. Everybody's ready now.
We're gonna pose, you guys. Just pose for a second. We're gonna get some photos. So we're kind of in the middle of everything, and then okay, like you're gonna count them down, and then we'll have you snap your scissors, okay? Good.